All right. Score is 20-17 Loyola. That's James LaFontaine, the voice of the Vikings House. Here from Ronan, Montana. Timeout. A 30-second timeout taken here as the Vikings trail by 3. They were down early, but came back and fought. Had a little technical difficulty here. I came off a PA and then trying to get everything set up here. So 406-270, or let me know if you can hear me out there on BFSD events here on YouTube. Vikings coming back and only down by 3 as they trailed early here. In the ball game, Ogilvy for Conzen, Bryce Lampum, 44 Reynolds Johnson, and Stack in for Loyola. Johnson, Gilliard, Epperly, Walker, and Colin Wade in the ball game for Bigfork. Here, you give it up to Lampum. Lampum with the basketball. Can you hear anything now, people out there? 406-270-7384. Lampum with the basketball. Gets it out to Reynolds Johnson, top of the key. We'll give it over to Stack. Stack left side. Man-to-man defense. Gilliard guarding Stack. Lampum, jumper. In and out. Nick Walker with a rebound for Bigfork. C. Hall says they can hear, so good. We're online now. Thank you to Jeremy Taylor fixing me up again. There was a little bit of connection issues here. So Vikings with the basketball. Colin Wade over to Gilliard. Gilliard on the right wing looking. He's going to find Epperly. Epperly looking. Turnaround jumper. In and out. No good. Rebounded there by Conzen. Conzen quickly up. Gives it up to Stack. Stack pulls it up and pulls it out. He'll give it up to Johnson, top of the key. Guarded by Walker. He'll give it over to Stack on the left side. Back to Conzen, top of the key for Loyola. Looking to drive is Conzen. He'll go to the free throw line as the whistle blows. And Epperly picks up his first personal and the 13th foul on Bigfork. And Conzen to the line to shoot 2. In and out. No good by Conzen. Rafe Conzen. Noah Haffey checking in for Ogilvy. And Conzen will get more. I'll bring in my help today. Scott Richner here now.
How you doing, James?
And he makes his second one. So 21-17 on the Bigfork Harvest Foods scoreboard. I'm doing better now that got this going. So
yeah, glad to be here. Just to get the folks up to date here, we're
Colin Wade with another 3. He drained one earlier, missed one, but that's his second one. He had tied the game with a 3 earlier. Now he pulls the Vikings within 1. And Conzen across the timeline for Loyola.
And we got a good play there. Offensive foul on Loyola. Guy just hammered Wade, and Wade took the foul. Stood up. Yeah. Here we go. Back the other direction now.
Team
turnover.
Control foul. I believe that was on Johnston. 16 foul on Loyola already. And Epperly will bring it across the timeline. Gives it over to Wade. Wade top of the key. Gives it to Epperly. Epperly driving in. Left corner, or right corner, Gilliard.
There it is.
3-point shot. Nothing but the bottom of the net for Bryce Gilliard.
Great pass there to the wing, and he rose up and switched it.
So Conzen, Johnson, top of the key, guarded by Gilliard over the right side. Lampum with the basketball, guarded by Wyatt Johnson. Rafe Johnson looking to drive.
Oh, there we go.
Epperly blocks it out of bounds.
And I'm glad that they did this because they were getting eaten up inside with their 2-3 zone. And coach just switched them to a man-to-man. And I think we play a little bit better man with this group right now because really well done there.
Well, we had a tough game down there. We lost by 3 in that ball game. And overtime, that was a heck of a ball game. And Bigfork did get whistled for a foul. It's Johnson, his first and 14th foul on Bigfork. And Loyola will get it on the side and take it out of bounds. But a much better start here for Bigfork. Coming back here with 1:43 to go to halftime. Stack with the basketball. He's got the height advantage on Colin Wade, trying to back it down. Kicks it over Johnson, 3-point shot from the left side, in and out. battling right
Great
there.
rebound.
Gilliard comes up with the rebound.
Yep, good rebound by Gilliard. Way to block out.
He'll give it up to Colin Wade, the point guard. Wade hit a couple threes already for Bigfork. Some huge threes to bring Bigfork actually back after trailing. He'll give it over to Johnson. Johnson will give it over to Epperly. Epperly on the left wing.
Looks like Loyola went back to the
Wade,
man.
three-point shot, deep.
Oh, again, threes. That's 4 in a row.
He has drained it. Colin Wade is hot, the lefty point guard for Bigfork. Stack looking to drive. Johnson.
Oh, nice steal by, great steal pick up there by Epperly. Gets the ball back on the other direction. He goes in for lay-in, but then backs it up back again. Wade has it up top.
Wade over to Johnson. Back to Colin Wade, top of the key. Gilliard inside the free throw line. Just like his brother, Logan. Inside
Logan?
the free throw line, he drains it for two.
Free
Nice
throw
job
line
by
extended.
Colin Wade.
2-point swish. So they're back up by 7 now.
Yeah, and that's a nice. And Epperly is going to go for the block there. Couldn't get in front of Rafe Conson, who had a heck of a ball game in yesterday's game.
Rafe can play. He's a good ball player, so you got to play him tough, and Epperly is. Just got hit with the little foul. And so no shooting yet, not 1-1 either.
Yeah, five team fouls, second personal. So Epperly will sit down with 31 seconds to go till halftime, so he doesn't pick up a third. Johnson, left wing, Stack. Stack looking in the corner half. He's got Johnson underneath, guarded by Nick Walker, top of the key. Lampum, three-point shot on the way, no good. Tipped out, and Levi Taylor's going to come up with it. He's going to try to drive by Stack. And
Coach didn't like that.
Well, no, he was going to set something up because Levi was going to take it in and shoot it. And Coach Hollow calls a timeout with 17.2 to go here. And
Levi had a great rebound, long rebound, and then took it all the way as quick as he could. Had to struggle with the handle a little bit, and Coach bailed him out, I think, and said, let's set up a play. So that's what happened.
I think it was a really good timeout. So 28-21 on your Gunlock Construction scoreboard. The Vikings lead by 7 here just before the half with about 31 seconds to go.
And a great run we're on right now, James. We were down early, but then I just think we were getting eaten up inside with our zone defense. So switching it to the man, I think, was the right move. And now we've made a recovery, and we're up now by 7.
Well, and the 4 threes don't hurt.
Yeah.
4 threes in a row. Gilliard and Wade contributing there.
My point was that the man, though, held off on their scoring. They haven't been able to pick up a bucket since then.
So we got 17.2 seconds. Gilliard's going to inbound here on the near side, gets it into Wade, and they're going to go for one shot. So Colin Wade.
They're trying to close down Epperly. They're not giving him the ball at all.
Well, Wade, somebody else has got to beat him. Wade looking backdoor to Epperly. Oh, he was going to dump it off to Nick Walker. Epperly up, throws it up.
And he makes it in. Oh, what a shot by Epperly.
At the buzzer.
At the buzzer, and it counts. Can you believe that?
Well, you know what? He was under the basket, folks. He goes up, able to jump back and put it up over the rim. There was no way he could use backboard there.
Well, you can get back up a little bit further there, James. Wade was up top, and they were closing down so tight on Epperly, but he then motioned for a backdoor pass, broke backdoor wide open, got the ball, and he got help from the big guy down low, tried to dish it, went almost out of bounds, and that's when he picked it up from there.
Well, he was trying to feed Nick Walker when he drove because Johnson was right there going to block the shot, and it got knocked away by Johnson, but Epperly came up with it and then put it in.
Yeah,
so 30-21 on your Flathead Lake Lodge scoreboard. I'm going to go down and grab halftime stats, update you on what's going on, but the Vikings lead by 9 here at half, and guess what? Valkyrie's cheer team.
We got the best cheerleaders in the state outperforming for us right now.
We'll be back here with your halftime stats from Ronan, Montana. All right, welcome back to Ronan, Montana. Western B Divisional Basketball Tournament semifinal action. The Vikings up halftime, 30-21. Halftime brought to you by Averill's Flathead Lake Lodge, where they're proudly supported Bigfork High School athletics since 1945. Taking a look at the halftime stats, first of all, for Loyola. Ogilvie with 2. Conzen, 3 for 4 at the free throw line, and another 2-pointer. He's got 5. Ethan Stack with 4. Leading the way, Reynolds Johnston for Loyola. Get my phone to turn right. I can see it. And Johnson's has 6 in the first, 4 in the second. He's got 10 total. 12 in the first, 9 in the second for 21 for Loyola here at halftime. And entertained by the Bigfork High School Pep Band now. And at halftime. So Wyatt Johnson with 2. Isaac Epperly, 2 in the first, 6 in the second, 8 total. Bryce Gilliard hit a big 3. He's got 5. 3 threes by Colin Wade. 9 points leading the way. 2 by Eli Thornus. Nick Walker with 2, 1 free throw, 1 for 2. 3 for 4 for George Brown at the free throw line for 3 points. They scored 13 in the first, 17 in the second, 30 total, and lead at halftime 30-21 here on your Flathead Lake Lodge scoreboard. Glad I could finally get things working, and glad you guys are out there. 406-270-7384, or give me a text, a chat there online, as some of you have. Jeremiah Brown, finally got things running. C Hall, and got it working. Thank you. They can hear out there, Jill Parrish. Thanks for tuning in to Viking basketball here on BFST Events. We will do this game, and then the Valkyries play at 6:30 tonight, so should have everything going. I don't have to do PA before that, so we'll check that all out. I'm going to take a break, and I'll be back right here for the second half as the Vikings lead 30-21 on your Flathead Lake Lodge scoreboard. Well, welcome back to Ronan, Montana, the 2020-122 Western B Divisional Basketball Tournament. Glad you're with me here today. Sorry Scott had to leave a family thing, so broadcasting live. Get ready for the second half between the Vikings and the Rams here from Ronan. Western B Divisional Basketball Tournament. This is semifinal action, so back-to-back semifinals. And I had these papers here somewhere. Hopefully somebody didn't mess it all up on me. For boys and girls action here. Find that. So the winner of this game will go into the championship ball game, and they'll take on the winner of Florence Eureka. That's the game after this. And the Valkyries come up at 6:30, and they'll take on Florence. So we'll have that game as well. So getting ready for the second half. Look at the arrow points towards the Vikings. The Vikings in their powder blue, gray numbers. And it looks like Wade will come out. Epperly, Levi Taylor, Gilliard, and Nick Walker, the same starters. Same thing for Loyola. They'll go with Ogilvie, Conzen, Stack, Haffey, and Johnson. And Bigfork basketball. Here we go. Second half brought to you by the Montana Athletic Club. Colin Wade with a basketball for Bigfork. Gets it over Gilliard. Left wing out to Wade. Top of the key. Gets it to Epperly. Epperly right side back to Colin Wade. Looking underneath. Looking for Walker underneath. Gilliard looking. Finds Walker. Walker going to post up over the top of Johnson. And Nick Walker puts the bucket in. 32-21 on your Gunlock Construction scoreboard. Rafe Johnson comes down. Pulls up. Looks for Ogilvie. Ogilvie guarded by Colin Wade. Right side. Top of the key. Johnson or Conzen on the drive on Epperly. Conzen up with the left hand off the glass is good. And Wade quickly up the court for Bigfork. 32-23 on your Gunlock Construction scoreboard. And Colin Wade with the basketball. Looks like a 2-3 zone by Loyola. Epperly, top of the key, back out to Wade, over to Gilliard. Gilliard underneath the Walker. Walker looking up, under, Gilliard. Three-point shot for the left side, off the rim, no good, but he gets his own rebound. Goes up and under, gives to Walker. Walker hard, off the rim, no good. Levi Taylor with it, puts it up, gets blocked by Johnston, excuse me. And Loyola with the basketball. Haffey on the right side. Johnson, top of the key, looking to drive on Gilliard. Shoots the floater in for two. And Wade quickly up the court for Bigfork. Bigfork wastes no time getting up the court. Gilliard back to Wade. Top of the key, Epperly. Epperly underneath. Nick Walker off the glass, scores over Haffey. Up and under. Nice pass there by Epperly to Walker for two. Conzen on the drive. And traveling is the call on Conzen. Nice defense there by Isaac Epperly. 34-25, 6:22 to go here in the third quarter as the Vikings lead. On your Flathead Lake Lodge scoreboard here from Ronan, Montana. With Gilliard with the basketball. Brings it across the timeline. Over to Taylor. Epperly, left wing extended. He's going to bring it out to the top of the key. Gives it over baseline. Gilliard. Gilliard, baseline shot, jumper, no good. Over the hand of Walker, rebounded by Johnston. He'll give it over to Stack. Stack across the timeline for Loyola, looking to drive on Epperly. Epperly right there. Stack up, under, and blocked by Epperly. And he'll get whistled for the foul. Looked like a clean block from here. But Isaac will be called for the personal. That's the first team foul here in the second half, and I believe Epperly's third. Yes, it is. So 5:52 to go here. On your Hanson Excavate scoreboard, 34-25, Bigfork leads. First free throw for Stack goes in, and he'll get another. And Stack with the basketball, ready to shoot another shot. And he makes the second one, makes them both. So a 7-point lead, 34-27 on your Hanson Excavating scoreboard. Wade with the basketball. Gets it into Epperly. Epperly right at the free throw line. Up, under, drives it off the glass, scores two. And Johnson will foul him. Epperly will go to the line and try to complete the three-point play the old-fashioned way. And that's Johnston's, I believe, at least second. We'll check that right here. Epperly at the line. That's the second on Johnson. Yep, first team foul. And Epperly completes it. No, hits it off the rim. No good. Nick Walker's going to run it down for Bigfork. Good hustle. Gets it under Gilliard. Gilliard. And a held ball arrow points towards Bigfork. Underneath. And number 25 for Loyola, that's Declan Harrington in the ballgame. He'll come in for Ogilvie. And they had the arrow wrong. Yeah, Bigfork had, or check that. Bigfork had the possession at the beginning of the second half. There hasn't been no jump ball or tie-up, so it should have been Loyola basketball, and it is. Bigfork will get it again the next tie-up. So Harrington with the basketball. Top of the key, Epperly guarding him. Haffey. Nick Walker out there to guard him out near the three-point line. He'll look to get a stack. Johnson driving on Gilliard. Gilliard cuts him off. Stack will get the drive on Wade. And they'll call it on 10. And Levi Taylor, his second team foul on Taylor. Or second team foul on Bigfork. 5:21 to go. Out quickly, Epperly nearly steals it. Carries it out of bounds. 36-27. The Vikings have a 9-point lead with 5:21 to go on your Flathead Mortgage scoreboard. Declan Harrington inbound to Stack. Stack in the front court for Bigfork. Wade guarding him. Johnson will set a screen. Trying to go up. Johnson guarding Nick Walker with a block. Looked good, but he'll get called for the personal. And Johnson will go to the line to shoot two. His first on Nick Walker and third team foul on Bigfork. And Johnston at the line for the Rams. First shot is up and good. Number 30, Eli Thornus will come back in the ballgame for Bigfork. And Johnston will get one more. He made the first one. Second one on the way is good. So 36-29, 5:10 to go here in the third quarter. Punch your ticket to the championship ball game coming up tomorrow night. Eli Thornus, cross court. Colin Wade, three-point shot on the way. No good. And Declan Harrington with the basketball. Wade looking to block it. Harrington lays it off the glass. Good for two. And the Rams within 5. Wade quickly up the court for Bigfork. Looking. Underneath, got Gilliard free throw line. Out to Eli Thornus. Wade back to Thornus in the left corner. Colin Wade thought about the three. He'll give it over to Taylor. Taylor extended. Top of the key. Eli Thornus back to Taylor. Taylor looking to drive. Up. And they're going to call a player control foul on Levi Taylor driving in. His third personal, team foul number 4. Clayton Ogilvie returning to the lineup for the Rams, replacing Haffey. And 3 personals on Taylor. And Johnson will stroll to the check in for Bigfork. Stack guarded by Thornus in the backcourt, putting pressure on him. Man-to-man defense. Taylor on Reef Conson denying him the basketball. So Stack brings it all the way up. Johnson looking to drive. Takes it in against Taylor and over the top. Drains it. So the Rams within 3, 4:02 to go on the Bigfork Harvest Food scoreboard. Colin Wade underneath Nick Walker. Walker off the glass is good. Taking advantage over Johnston, and Walker having a good ball game for the Vikings. Rafe Conson basketball with it. Across the timeline. They'll give it up to Johnson. Johnson top of the key looking to drive. He's going to drive on and nearly blocked there by Taylor. And Thornus will come up with the rebound. Colin Wade basketball top of the key. Gilliard on the left wing. Looking to drive out to Wade. Wade looking underneath. Launches a three and drains it. That's his 4th three-pointer by Colin Wade, the lefty point guard for the Vikes. 41-33, 3:18 to go. Stack will drive baseline, scores easily. And Wade quickly up for Bigfork. 41-35, over to Thornus. Thornus left side, underneath. Got Nick Walker. Walker on Johnston, puts it up short. And Johnston comes up with the rebound, gets it out to Ogilvie. Back to Johnston. And Johnston with the basketball for Loyola. To slow things down is Loyola because they look like they're running out of gas. Stack with the basketball, looking to drive. Eli Thornus guard him. Declan Harrington up top. He'll give it out to Johnson. Johnson backdoor. Right side to Ogilvy. Ogilvy gives it out to Harrington. Harrington looking to drive. Ethan Stack. Guarded there by Thornus. Out to Ogilvy. Harrington. Johnson, three-point shot on the way for the right wing. Drains it. And now within 3 at 41-38 on your Montana Athletic Club scoreboard. Now Wade with the basketball. He'll give it over to Gilliard. Baseline is Walker. Looking back out to Gilliard. Gilliard looking underneath. Out to Thornus. Thornus will give it to Taylor. Taylor gives it up to Wade. Wade will set it up as a 2-3 zone by Loyola. Out to Taylor. Taylor looking over to Wade. Wade, three-point shot on the way. Off the rim, no good. Bounced around. Levi Taylor with another strong rebound. And he'll get fouled. Fouls at number 25, Declan Harrington. That's his second team foul. Wyatt Johnson. And Isaac Epperly back in the ballgame for Bigfork. Gives it up to Epperly. Epperly quickly under. Nick Walker scores a nice pass by Epperly just as underneath. Pass Johnson, and Walker scores another one. Johnson quickly up. Guard him. Stopped there by Thornus. They're looking to hook him. Johnston up. Misses it. Walker comes down with a rebound for Bigfork. And Epperly across the timeline. 1:25 to go here in the third quarter. Out to Epperly. Back to Johnson. Looking underneath for Walker. Can't get it to him. Epperly. Colin Wade. Wade looking to drive. Wade kicking out. Johnson. Floater. No good. Walker with the rebound off the glass. No good, but he'll get 2 free throws. Nick Walker playing big underneath for the Vikings. That's a foul's on 34, his third. That's Haffey. Third team foul, and Nick Walker at the line to shoot 2 for the Vikings. First shot up, rolls around on the rim and drops. Number 23, Cole Kanopik coming in for Thornus. Johnston will come out. Conzen back in for Loyola. Walker's second free throw, a little hard. Right there is Epperly with the rebound. Kicks it out. Kanopik, Johnson. Back underneath. Epperly over Haffey. No good. Conzen right to Kanopik off the glass. And Kanopik scores the bucket. And he'll go to the free throw line for the Vikings. So Cole active. Makes a nice rebound. First personal on Conzen. 4th team foul. And Kanopik trying to complete the three-point play, and he does. Number 10, Levi Taylor comes back in the ballgame. And he'll come in for Epperly with 56.3 to go. Give him a breathe at the end of the quarter, into the fourth quarter, because you're going to need Epperly down the stretch. Conzen quickly up the court. Got a stop ball, gives it up, and misses it. Haffey comes up with a loose ball. Haffey, three-point shot, no good. Levi Taylor, that shot earlier missed by Talon Reynolds. And a long rebound to Haffey. He shoots it up, misses it. 30 seconds. Look like the Vikings going to hold for one. Taylor back to Colin Wade. Wade out near half court for Bigfork. He'll get over to Cole Kanopkin, right side, back out to Wade. Reynolds backs off of Wade. He'll give it over to Levi Taylor. 17.2 to go here in the third quarter. And a full timeout taken by the Vikings. The Vikings lead 47-38 by 9 here on your Gunlock Construction scoreboard. I'll be back with more of the third quarter and then the completion of this ball game here from Ronan, Montana. All right, welcome back to Ronan, Montana. 47-38, the Vikings lead on your Flathead Lake Lodge scoreboard. 17.2 to go here in the third quarter. And Vikings with the basketball, trying to get the last shot of the third quarter. And Epperly comes back in along with Eli Thorness. Epperly gets the ball from Konopkic. And trying to drive on Reynolds. Gets it over Wade. Wade on the right wing for Bigfork. Out to Epperly. Epperly looking to drive. Kicks it underneath. Walker with the basketball. Got it stolen away by Conzen. Conzen tipped up and no good as he tried to get the pass over to Reynolds. And Epperly tipped it away. So 3 quarters complete. 47-38. The Vikings lead this one by 9 headed in the fourth quarter on your Hanson Excavating scoreboard. So Stack and Reynolds back in for Loyola. I'll be back with the fourth quarter here from Ronan, Montana. All right, fourth quarter time, and looks like the arrow points towards the Vikings. They'll get the basketball. So 8 minutes to punch your ticket to the championship ball game, and the Vikings lead by 9 here in Ronan. And Wade will inbound Epperly. Got Thorness in the ball game along with Konopkic and Walker. And top of the key, 2-3 zone. Nick Eli, check that. Epperly pulls inside the three-point line, just outside the free throw, and shoots it up, gets fouled, and he'll go to the free throw line. That's a second on number 1, Ogilvy, and Epperly will get 2 shots for the Vikings. So key down the stretch is going to be the Vikings making their free throws. It starts right here with Epperly. He drains the first one, so a 10-point lead. Gilliard will come in for Thorness. Thorness, just a sophomore, doing a great job for Bigfork. Coming off the bench in late part of the season and doing a really good job for them. Second one by Epperly. Hits the rim off the backboard and drops. So he makes 2, an 11-point lead. 7:49 to go here on your Hanson Excavating scoreboard. The Vikings lead. Conzen looking to drive in. Walker right there. Conzen leads in. They get called on the ground on Konopkic. And Cole will get called for the foul. First personal on Cole, 15th foul. And the Rams will get the ball underneath. Conzen out to Stack. Stolen away by Epperly. Epperly back to Colin Wade. Wade looking, guarded by Conzen. Brings it across the timeline for Bigfork. 7:30 to go, 49-38. The Vikings lead on your Flathead Mortgage scoreboard. So Colin Wade. Set it up top. We'll give it over to Cole Konopkic. Epperly on the left wing, looking back door for Walker. Wade, baseline, Gilliard, top of the key. Epperly, Colin Wade, 3-point shot. Oh, off, no good. But Gilliard right there nearly saves it. He had it for a moment, couldn't quite corral it. He was going to kick it out to Wade and loses it out of bounds with 7:05 to go. 11-point lead, 49-38 on your Flathead Mortgage scoreboard. And in the backcourt, Bigfork putting on pressure. Epperly guarding, Stack, denying. Into Johnston, Conzen. Cole Konopkic right there on the young sophomore with some speed. Guarding Rafe Conzen for Loyola. Kicks it into Stack, knocked away by Wade. Quickly up, Epperly with the basketball. He's got Walker. Bounce pass. Walker scores 2. And a nice pass by Isaac Epperly. A little 2-on-1 break. And Loyola needs a timeout. 30-second timeout with 6:41 to go. The Vikings up by 13, 51-38 on your Bigfork Harvest Foods scoreboard. Check that. They're going to have to take a full timeout, and I'll be back here in Ronan, Montana, as the Vikings lead by 13, 51-38 on your Bigfork Harvest Foods scoreboard. All right, we're back here in Ronan. Fourth quarter action, 6:41 to go. In the backcourt, Loyola inbounds. Conzen with the basketball, guarded by Konopkic. Looks over to Ogilvy. Ogilvy in the corner, gives up to Haffey. Haffey, stack, guarded by Epperly. Haffey, three-point shot, right wing, no good. Rebounded there by Stack, puts it up off the glass, no good. And Epperly with the basketball, looking, finds Konopkic. Konopkic shot baseline is good. Inside the three-point line, and Cole with a big shot for Bigfork. And a 15-point lead. Conzen goes in. That's going to be a player control. Nice defense there by Cole. Konopkic stands under the basket, and Rafe Conzen drives in and puts him on his seat. And that'll be Conzen's second 6-team foul. And Wade will inbound to Epperly with 6 minutes to go. Cole gets it, or check that. Wade gets it back. Cole Konopkic in the corner. Gilliard on the left side out to Colin Wade. Colin Wade looking, slowing things down, still in that 2-3 zone kind of thing for Loyola. Actually, switch to the man defense as Stack comes out on Colin Wade. And Gilliard will inbound for Bigfork. Check that. Number 10, Talon Reynolds, son of Chase Reynolds, I believe, comes in for Haffey. And Colin Wade to inbound near side, gets it into Epperly. Epperly, far side, Gilliard. Gilliard out near half court. Give it up to Epperly. Epperly jumps up. Glad he's 6'3" to corral that one as Ogilvy tried to steal it. Epperly with the basketball. Gives it to Gilliard. Gilliard out near half court. This time over to Epperly. In the corner, Colin Wade. Colin Wade looking to drive. Kicks it out. Gilliard kicks it out. Cole Konopkic, three-point shot on the way. In and out, no good. Rebounded by Conzen. Quickly up to Stack. Epperly back. Stack puts it up. Misses it. And that might be the fourth personal on Epperly. His fourth. Team foul number 6. So no free throws yet. Both teams with 6 team fouls. So the next one will put them in the bonus 1-1. Reynolds out to Conzen. Conzen looking to drive on Konopkic. And Cole will get called for the foul. It'll be a 1-1 situation. Cole Konopkic, his second personal 17th foul. Levi Taylor will come in the ballgame. And for Cole Konopkic, did a nice job off the bench. And Epperly will stay in as Taylor comes in. Conzen at the line for a 1-1. In and out, no good. Gilliard with the rebound. And he'll go shoot free throws as he got fouled by Stack on that rebound. That's his second 17th foul. That'll put Bryce Gilliard at the line for a 1-1 for Bigfork. And Eli Thorness will go in the ballgame. He'll go in for Epperly. Epperly, who has 4 personals, got to save him with 5:05 to go here on your Hanson Excavating scoreboard. Gilliard at the free throw line. First one up is good. So need to make the free throws down the stretch, and he makes the first one, so he'll get the bonus one more. 5:05 to go, 54-38, up by 16 on the Vikings on the Hanson Excavating scoreboard. And Gilliard with the basketball, he'll shoot one more. Second shot up and good. Oh, no good. Taylor battling with Reynolds. Kicks it out to Johnston. Rafe Conzen with the basketball. Johnston guarded by Gilliard on the left side. He's trying to hook him. Johnston in, misses it. Gilliard battles with the rebound. Stack with the basketball off the glass, and a foul on Bigfork as Stack will make the basket, and he'll get the and one. So 54-40, 4:50 to go. Number 13. Jack Clevenger in the ballgame for Loyola, and Stack at the line to shoot the and one. Stack up is good, completes a three-point play, and Harrington is going to come in the ballgame for Stack. So 4:50 to go, a 13-point lead, 54-41 on your Flathead Mortgage scoreboard. Gilliard goes up, gets the inbound pass from Thorness, gets fouled by Talon Reynolds. That's his second, 8th team foul. That's going to put Gilliard back at the line for a 1-on-1. So important for Bigfork, make your free throws down the stretch here. And Gilliard back at the free throw line. First shot up, looks good. Front of the rim, backboard, back of the rim, and falls for Gilliard with a nice soft touch. And Gilliard will get another for the Vikings. Second shot on the way, this time in and out. Taylor. No, check that. Johnston steps on the end line. It'll be a turnover to Bigfork as Johnston and Taylor were battling for the rebound. So Bigfork basketball, 4:48 to go, 55-41 on your Harvest Food scoreboard. Taylor is fouled on the missed shot. He gets the rebound, puts it back up, and he'll get two. Rafe Conzen on the foul. That's his third, 9th team foul, and 2 shots for Levi Taylor. First shot up by Taylor. Off the back of the rim, no good. He'll get one more. And Wyatt Johnson will come back in for Bigfork, replacing Eli Thorness with 4:43 to go. Levi Taylor's second one this time. Nothing but the bottom of the net by Taylor into Reynolds. Reynolds quickly up to 13. Clevenger. Johnston. Reynolds feeds Johnston. Johnson looking to bang it against Gilliard. Throws it up, no good. Rebounded by Loyola Reynolds. And Bigfork needed to do a better job at boxing out as Loyola's getting those second shots. So Johnson with the foul, his second, 9th team foul. Both teams at 9. And Talon Reynolds to the line, 1-1. Or check that, 2. He makes the first one, he'll get one more. Bigfork's got to be able to close this one out. Reynolds, shot, no good. This time Nick Walker gets the rebound for Bigfork. He'll give it up to Colin Wade. 4:25 to go. 56-42 on your Montana Athletic Club scoreboard. Wade across the timeline, guarded by Talon Reynolds. Levi Taylor with the basketball, and Bigfork will take the timeout. So 4:14 to go here in the ballgame. Punching your ticket to the championship, which will take place tomorrow night at 6:30 right here. And the Vikings lead 56-42 on the Montana Athletic Club scoreboard. A full timeout. I'll be back here from Ronan, Montana momentarily. All right. Back here, Vikings up by 14. Got to hold on to the lead, make your free throws down the stretch against Loyola. 9 fouls apiece, team fouls. So next foul, both teams will be in the double bonus. Inbound to Colin Wade. Wade will bring it across the timeline. The lefty gives it over to Levi Taylor. Taylor out top. Kicks it over, right side. Bryce Gilliard, Wyatt Johnson, Levi Taylor. Taylor looking, kicks it out to Bryce Gilliard. Bryce Gilliard looking to drive. Levi Taylor going to drive it through the middle, up under Taylor. They're going to call traveling on Taylor. I don't know how they can do that. But anyway, they called traveling on him. And it'll be Loyola basketball. It gets over Lampin. Lampin in the corner, guarded by Nick Walker. Walker did a nice job. Lampin looking to drive, nearly loses it. Stuck in the key, that's got to be 3 seconds. Reynolds misses it. Tipped out by Walker. Dicklin, Harrington, three-point shot. Misses, nothing but the rim, but he hits the backboard. Colin Wade trying to drive it out. And fouled there by Loyola. That means he'll get 2 free throws. So the 10th team foul on Loyola. That's the 3rd foul on number 10, Talon Reynolds. Colin Wade to the line to shoot 2. Double bonus time for Bigfork with 3:24 to go. Wade makes the first one. He'll get one more. 57-42, 3:24 to go on your Flathead Lake Lodge scoreboard. And Colin Wade will get another one. 55, George Brown back in the lineup for Bigfork. Also 23, Cole Konopkin coming in for Wyatt Johnson. Ethan Stack, number 21, back in for Loyola. And a 15-point lead for Bigfork. Colin Wade makes it. And Ethan Stack brings it up. Epperly guarding him. Epperly with his 4 personals. Got to be careful here. Lampin trying to drive on George Brown. George Brown's not easy to move. Stack launches a 3. Konopkin fights and battles for the rebound. Gets it up to Gilliard to Wade. Wade had George Brown wide open down the court. Thought better of it. Wade looking to drive. And brings it across the timeline. Cole Konopkin, nice save in the corner. Kicks it out to Colin Wade, and Bigfork will take a timeout. 2:48 to go. The Vikings up 58-42, 16-point lead on your Hanson Excavating scoreboard here from Ronan, Montana. A 30-second timeout taken by the Vikings with 2:48 to go. Well, the winner of this moves to the championship game tomorrow night at 6:30 and take on the winner of the next ball game between the Florence Falcons and Eureka Lions. On the girls' side coming up later on, it's Bigfork against Florence at 6:30 and Eureka and Thompson Falls at 8:15. The winners of those will play in the championship ball game. Loser out action. Well, we didn't catch this earlier. Arley and Mission. Mission wins 65-57, so Arley's done. Mission will play at 9 a.m. tomorrow on the boys' side. And as well, Thompson Falls beats Deer Lodge 63-53, and will play at 9 a.m. tomorrow as well. Loser out action. And they'll play the loser of these 2 ball games. We'll get that for you as well. And I have girls action. I'll tell you later, if not in the girls' game. Epperly with the basketball. Looking. Cole Konopkin, left corner, gives it out to Epperly. Colin Wade. Hey, you're in double bonus. You don't need to shoot. Geared back out to Wade. Epperly. Epperly, top of the key, looking to delay. Colin Wade. Ball's tipped away. Epperly with the basketball now. Gets up to Wade. Stolen away and knocked away. This time Epperly gets it back on the steal. Gives it up to Colin Wade. Guarded by Lampin. They're going to call a team control foul on Colin Wade as 13. Clevenger jumps in front of him. No free throws on player control fouls or team control fouls. 23 in for Loyola. That's Jack Hines. Shot up by Loyola. Misses Lapham. Epperly nearly blocks Cole Konopka with a nice rebound on the missed shot by Lapham. And I believe it was Lapham that fouled him. Yes, it was. Bryce Lapham with the personal. That's his first. Of course, we're at 10. We're double bonus, 10 team fouls. And Cole Konopka to the line to shoot 2. 2:03 to go, 58-42 on your Flathead Morgan scoreboard. The Vikings lead by 16, now 17 as Cole Konopka makes the first one. Wyatt Johnson will come in for George Brown with 2:03 to go. Cole's second one, nothing but the bottom of the net. 18-point lead for Bigfork. Things looking good here. Talon Reynolds kicks it out. 23 on my book. Hines on the drive. Konopka with the basketball. Knocked away by Reynolds from behind. Harrington looking to drive on Johnson off the glass. Scores it. And fouled by Johnson. They'll count the bucket. Johnson with the foul. Ian McMahon checking in for Bigfork. The third on Johnson. Declan Harrington to the line to shoot the and one. Second shot misses, no good. Rebounded there by Loyola. Throws it up, no good. And Gilliard comes up with the loose ball. Give it to Ian McMahon. Wyatt Johnson quickly up. Finds Cole Konopka. Konopka looking. Shoots it up. Should have just pulled it out. Run clock. And Hines with the basketball for Loyola. Gives it up to Lapham. Lapham found about 3-point shot. Drives in, knocked away by Epperly. On the ground, Gilliard will pick it up. Gives it up to Epperly. Epperly with the basketball in the backcourt. Guarded around his back. He goes. Double teamed in the backcourt. As Epperly gets fouled. And he'll get 2. Fouls on Harrington. His second. And Epperly to the line. 60-44, 1:08 to go. This one's about over, I would say. On your Bigfork Harvest Food scoreboard. Epperly at the line for 2. And he makes the first one. Eli Thornus back in the ballgame for Bigfork, replacing Cole Konopka. And Cole's done a really nice job off the bench, playing defense, rebounding, and scoring for Bigfork. And Epperly, another shot on the way. This time makes that one as well. With 14, Landon Byerman will replace Epperly. What a nice job. Also, number 2, Jack Jensen into the ball game to replace Bryce Gilliard. Nice job there by Gilliard as well. And Loyola, Talon Reynolds brings it across the timeline. Gives it up to Hines. Under a minute to go. Hines driving. Fouls number 2, Jack Jensen. Jensen's first at the line. Number 23, Jack Hines. Shooting 2. Makes the first one. 22, Braden McGurl checking in. Makes the second one. And 55. George Brown checking in for Eli Thornus. Thornus, a nice ball game as well for Bigfork. Johnson gets it into Jensen. Jensen in the backcourt. Going to dribble up the right side. Jensen's got some speed. Brings it up. Gives it out to Johnson. Johnson top of the key. Under 50 seconds to go. Ian McMahon out to Wyatt Johnson. Back to McMahon. Madden looking in the corner. Gives it over to Landon Byerman. Byerman looking. The drive, he gets fouled. And he'll get to shoot a couple free throws with 37 seconds to go. Up 62-46. So 16-point lead for Bigfork. And Byerman trying to extend it as he goes to the free throw line for 2. That's a second personal on Bryce Lapham for Loyola. Byerman misses the first, and he will get one more. The Vikings look like they're going to move to the semifinal tomorrow night. George Brown over the back. They were pushing, as they say. And he'll get called for the personal. First one on George Brown. And Talon Reynolds to shoot two for Loyola. In and out, no good. He'll get one more. 36.3 to go. Vikings up. And look like they have sealed this one into the championship ball game. And Jensen comes up with a miss on the rebound. He'll give it up to Wyatt Johnson. Johnson quickly up. He loses it. Dives on the court. And held ball. Arrow points towards Loyola. And inbound on the Rams on the far side with 24 seconds to go. Lampin with the basketball, guarded by Byerman. Looks to dive in on him. Kicked it, three-point shot, lefty. Good by 23, Ines for Loyola. Jensen in the backcourt. Give it up to McMahon. McMahon going to drive. Gives it over to Byerman. Byerman going to bring it out in McMahon. Clock will run out. 62-49. Your final. As the Vikings move to the championship ball game tomorrow night. And taking on the winner of Thompson Falls and Florence. So your final. 62-49 for Loyola. They'll play Thompson Falls at 9 o'clock tomorrow morning. In loser out action, Bigfork in the championship ball game. 32 minutes for punching their ticket to the postseason. Let me grab coaches and stuff. I'll be back in the post game. All right, welcome back to Ronan, Montana. As the Vikings take this one, 62-49, and they'll move on to the championship ball game. I got Coach Hollow, and a couple of players will come from the locker room and give me on a post-game show. But let me give you your stats here on the post-game here from Ronan, Montana, as the Vikings move on to the championship ball game. Pull up a picture here, and I'll be right with you. Thank you guys for being patient out there tonight. That was really a nice job. C. Hall, thanks for listening as well. And I'll get the stats here from both of us. Looks like Ogilvy had 2. 7 for Conzen, so he really got shut down. Only 1 for Reynolds. 11 for Stack. 5 for Jack Hines. 4 for Harrington. Leading the way was obviously Reynolds Johnson. He had a really big first half. 10. And then 19 total for Reynolds Johnson for Loyola. A total of 49. And we'll take a look at the Vikings stats. Well, leading the way, 2 of 14, Isaac Epperly, as well as Colin Wade. And then right behind him, Nick Walker with 12. So the big 3 scores, all in double digits, 14, 14, and 12. But others contributed as well. George Brown with 3. Thornes with 2. Konopkic had 7. 7 also by Gilliard. 1 by Taylor and 2 by Johnson. But Levi Taylor does a great job on the boards as well. So a nice job by him. And nice job by the team. A great team win. Hit their free throws down the stretch when they needed to. And were able to seal this one off as they win this one 62-49. We'll have the Valkyries game coming up later on here. I'm trying to get the coaches and players up here, do a little post-game interview with a couple of them, and we'll get moving along here. I got to find my other phone. Got an interview with the girls' coach here before they play tonight as well. I don't know what oh, there it is. So waiting for the coaches and players so I can talk to them here on the post-game show. Post-game brought to you by Hanson Excavating. Demolition site preparation, excavating, grading, and business for 30 years. Fred Hanson, 837-1051 or HansonExcavating.com. James LaFontaine, the voice of the Vikings of Els. Thanks for listening out there. A great ball game, semifinal action as the Vikings win this one. Just waiting on coaches and players to come up and interview with me here on the post-game show. Trying to see where they're at. And I'll wrap it up. Here comes Nick Walker. Let me grab him, and then I'll have him on the post game here momentarily. Well, postgame brought to you again by Hanson Excavating. On the postgame show, I've got Nick Walker. Nick Walker, you had a big 12 points tonight. Really kind of dominated Johnston underneath. What was the key to that? And the guys getting you the basketball underneath, and you making some layups and really scoring underneath for Bigfork.
I mean, started off a little slow, and really just started getting more physical and got hot. Started feeding me the ball more.
Yeah, so talk about your teammates. It looks like Epperly was giving some nice passes inside there and feeding you to the bucket. Talk about that, and talk about the defense you guys played against them. You got a few blocks and some rebounds, really kind of dominated underneath.
Yeah, this is the first time we've really played man consistently for a long time, and I really think that we just had a good tempo, and we were helping a lot off the ball, and led to
I think that was really key when you guys switched from the zone to the man defense, because Loyola got out to a little bit of a lead early, but then you were able to slow them down and with the man defense, and then really step it up, especially Rafe Conzen. You held him down in scoring. He was in single digits today.
Right, yeah. I mean, that was really the key. I think he had 22 yesterday against Mission, and we were really trying to slow him down as much as we could.
Well, great job underneath and great job in the game. And you guys, 32 minutes, you're playing this in the championship. You're going to play the winner of this ball game, that chance to punch your ticket to state. So thank you for joining me.
Thank you.
I appreciate it, Nick. As always, I'll talk to Colin, and I was going to talk to Isaac as well and the coach, but we'll talk to Colin Wade. So thanks, Nick.
Thank you.
Nice job, buddy. All right, I'll bring in Colin Wade, the point guard. Well, Wade, what I saw, I believe you had 4 threes tonight.
I think so.
Well, 3 in the first half, and I think that was really key when you got behind to Loyola. They jumped out. You guys were in that zone defense, and you changed some ammo. I was talking to Nick, and when you guys did that, you were able to really slow them down, and then you hit some big shots. Talk about that and your confidence in taking those 3-point shots.
Yeah, we know we can get good shots against the zone, and we just need to make them. And at the beginning, they weren't falling, and then they started falling in the second quarter, and we got some points out of it.
Well, you played really well, took care of the basketball, drove it in, gave some nice dishes, but really the key was making those 4 threes that really I think you had 14 overall. You as well as Isaac had 14 points to tie for the lead, and then Nick was right behind with 12. So really a lot of balanced scoring. Even Cole, talk about Cole Konopkic, what he did coming to the ball game, hit some shots and played some really good defense and rebounding.
Yeah, he always has a whole bunch of energy when he comes out on the court, and he likes to go crazy on defense and does what he can on offense, and really gave us a boost today.
Well, yeah, he's scrappy, and sometimes he'll get himself in foul trouble because he's really aggressive. But
yeah,
I think that's really good. I was going to wait for Isaac Epperly and Coach Hollow if they were going to come up. Did you know if they're going to come talk to me?
I'm not sure.
Epperly as well. Okay, well, Cole, thanks for joining me on postgame. I appreciate it. Yep. Nice game. Hey, good luck tomorrow.
All right, thank you.
Sit back and watch the girls play and a chance to play for the championship.
Yep.
And you guys are playing for a championship and a chance to go to the state tournament.
Mm-hmm. All right.
Kind of exciting, huh?
Yep.
Right.
Thank you.
All right. Thanks, Cole. Appreciate it, man.
Yep, thank you.
As always, buddy. Well, Cole Konopkic along with Nick Walker. I don't know if they're going to get the head coach Hollow or Isaac Epperly. You'll come? I'll talk to the assistant coach here. I'll talk to the assistant coach here. Tristan, not heard. So Tristan really, Clark is one of the assistant coach. Hollow's getting interviewed right now. Talk to Nick Walker, talk to Cole Konopkic. I talk about where you guys switched from zone to man. I thought that was the key to the game. And then also when Cole really stepped up and nails those threes.
Yeah, no, for sure. We knew it was going to be a tough match today. Loyola's a great team. They got us earlier in the year. We wanted to speed the game up. And obviously we tried some zone from our press back to our zone, and they hurt us at the high post. So we had no kind of question but to go man. And we played great man D. We played good man D all year. So.
Well, you guys really shut down Rafe Conzen. He goes for 22 yesterday. I think you held him to like 7 today. And then Cole picks up 14, Epperly 14, Nick Walker with 12, who was huge underneath. And Epperly, always the steady guy, right?
Yeah.
And here he comes as well. But congratulations, huge win, right, against that team. And you guys really made your free throws. Gotten a double bonus shooting as well. And able to make your free throws down the stretch. So I think that was key to your game. So.
Yeah, I know for sure. It's going to be it was a great team win for these kids. I'm proud of them. We had a good game plan going in. Proud of the coaches, and we'll be ready to go for tomorrow.
Well, you got either Eureka or Florence, and it could be Florence at home, honestly. If you finish the game, if you finish like you did today, I think you take care of business. But we'll see what this game brings, and at least you're in the championship game, a chance to punch your ticket to state.
Yeah, for sure. We're excited.
I appreciate it. Tristan for joining me on the postgame show.
Thank you.
I'll talk to one more guy. I talked to Isaac. I got to talk to Isaac because Isaac, you had an outstanding game as usual. 14 points. Really took care of the basketball. I had nice feeds that I saw you get. Talk about what your mindset was getting the ball underneath to Nick Walker.
They were pressuring me the whole game. I hit a few shots at the high post, so their whole bottom defense was just rising up, and Nick was open every time, and he did a good job of finishing around the basket.
Well, the key that you guys were down, but then Colin really stepped up and nailed some huge three-pointers for you guys. In that ball game, he gets 4 for the game, and that really brings you back. So
Colin's been shooting well for us all game, and he's been making it easy for me to find him. And he's just been shooting really good all year.
Well, you either find him or you find the open guy. I mean, Eli Thornus has really stepped up for it. Cole Konopke, I thought, had a really good ball game and really contributed, running around, getting rebounds, playing really good defenses, as he always does, flies around the court. Bryce Giggard as well. So a nice team win, nice big win. So you guys going to play for the championship. Talk about that, what that means to you. You guys didn't get there last year, but this year you get to play for the championship, a chance to win the state.
Yeah, we've came short the past 2 years of going to the championship, but we'll be scouting this next game, trying to find out a good game plan for both teams. And it means something to get there, but we got one more game to win.
Well, yeah, you beat Eureka, every time you played them, all 3 games. In Florence, I thought you could have beat them at home, except for that last part where you didn't take care of the basketball, make free throws down the stretch, and they, Bo Neal, right? But I thought you had a chance to beat them. So I know you guys have the capability to beat Florence if you happen to face them. We already know you can beat Eureka. So, well, thanks for joining me. I appreciate it as always. A nice game today. Nice team win for you guys. And that was really big. So, thanks, Isaac.
Yep,
appreciate
thank you.
Buddy.
Yep.
As always. All right, Isaac Epperly wrapping things up. So, the players, coaches on the post-game show, and appreciate them joining me. I'm going to leave things here. I'm going to close things out as the Vikings win this one against the Loyola Rams. 62-49. They'll play the championship tomorrow night. This is James LaFontaine, the voice of the Vikings and the Vows from Ronan. I'll be back here for the girls' semifinal ball game. They play at 6:30, so we'll be back on the air to join that. Thank you for joining me, and